Sure, no pun intended. Oh, total pun intended. It is definitely time to roll with my high rollers. Ah, and I'm live and painting up Reaper's high rollers. I got this guy done. The D6 Bard, inspired by Scanlan and his Scanlan dice. And this one is inspired by a rogue I play called the Blue Shadow. And my Blue Shadow die, which has got bluish. Oh no, I just dropped the die. Of course. And of course it's the Caltrop. I know supposedly that's a bag of treasure, but maybe it's a bag of caltrops. It'd be appropriate. It's one thing. D4s are always hard to handle. So the one thing I notice about these guys is, boy, they actually work pretty fast. So I think, what do I want to do next? Of course, he's got. I could do the face. I could do the gloves, the hand, the weapon, and the. Maybe I'll do the face. Kind of excited about painting that. So let's see. Don't mind me while I yawn. Oh, that's right, come to think of it, I also need to highlight a bit on that, on his blue. He does have, light would be striking it. It does have a bit of sheen to it. It's not as shiny as some of the other dice I've done. Yeah, it does have a bit of shine to it, so I'm going to add some shine to it. So I'm going to take some ultramarine blue. All colors are by Reaper. Yeah, and get paint over my finger already. I haven't been even on 5 minutes. Hey! Well, I said they're basically, alright, so the Scanlan die is based off of two things. One, I don't have it up here anymore. It's down with the rest of the Scanlan dice. But he's based off the actual die from the Scanlan set for the Critical Role, because I get them for Christmas. And then like the hat and the gray feather, and I don't know how well you can see, but the pants actually have, they are black with some gold, yellow highlights on it. Those are all kind of based off of the cosplay he did when they made the opening sequence. So, as I said, the colors for this were a combination of ultramarine blue and deep twilight, and all colors are Reapers, I said, because I really love Reaper paint. And I gotta come back here because all my brushes, or a lot of my brushes, are actually in this bag of stuff. In the bag of paints and things I've been using for that chaplain I've been painting. I was real lazy. I didn't come to think of it. I was watching Critical Role before I came up here. We tend to have to, because, we're all East Coasters, in this neck of the woods, it tends to run very late at night. So for us, it doesn't start till 10 o'clock here. And that's just too late for us to stay up when we have to work in the morning. I have done it, but not often. So I'm going to take that color. Actually, I don't care. It doesn't have to be mixed up exactly, because it is just for a highlight. But I'm taking the twilight and the ultramarine blue, mixing it, and I'm going to add white to it to make a highlight of it. I'm going to add a little more purple. The deep twilight is kind of purple. Yeah, oh, that's true. Well, you finish about 11, so If I was on the West Coast, I could definitely get through the episode for starting at 7 o'clock for me. Because I could do the 7 to 11. But it's a big difference between that. When you start at 10, you end at 2 a.m. And my hubby, he unfortunately, although he really likes his job, but unfortunately he starts really early in the morning, so I'm going to kind of go and do a bit of highlighting. I'm edge lining these sides. I don't know if I'll finish him tonight. I might finish him tonight. Well, so because I've been doing 40K stuff, I've been doing edge lining there too. Although yesterday was busy. I did get my hobby streak going, but oh my lord. Yeah, my wife and Anne usually stop at the break. We have done that. Actually, when he hasn't had to get up, we'll watch it till the break. I think what happened last week, I watched it till the break and then I fell asleep on the couch. Because I said it is hard to stay up till 2 a.m. And most times I don't. I have done it occasionally. And when they had that record, oh Lord, when they had that 7-hour finale, no, I did not make it. I realized something. When they ended the episode, he was pretty much heading off to work. That's how late it was. Or getting up. Actually, maybe when he got up. Hi, Bunny. How are you today? You looking forward to this weekend? Oh, shoot. If I can catch it, I'm gonna I went a little nuts on the bottom there. I just want a line. I don't want to really go into my surface. I'm excited about this. I know, I can't wait either. This Sunday is paint week. Now, here's the ish. I'm not sure about next month. I think I can do it. I was talking to my our pirate GM, who's actually going to be at the same con. I'm going to be, February apparently is convention month. I'm going to be I'm going to do one day at Captain Con, and where I'm actually teaching. I've got a non-metal metallic class planned, as well as a painting hangout where people can just drop by and hang out and paint minis, kind of like the painting party. So that's Saturday at Captain Con, which is February 5th. And then the 6th, normally we'd be playing our pirate, oh no, we actually weren't playing our pirate game. But I thought about switching it up because I can't play the 2 weeks after that. And he's like, well, I can't do anything, so I'm going to be at Captain Con. Hey, I'll see you there. I'm excited about that. Alright, I do want to do a little more highlighting because, this surface is not exactly flat. So I want to have some highlighting on his face. So I'm trying to liquefy some paint. Sorry. When I'm trying to do edge lining, I don't tend to like to thin my paint too much because I don't want it to run. I want it to stick to the edge. But for this, I want to blend. I'm almost tempted to give give this character some lips. That's going to need a little bit of variation. War! It's a Warrenin! Who's painting the nativity set from Reaper. And he's doing a good job. I said I got to see his the donkey. You made steamed buns for dinner. That sounds good. I had a leftover sub from Saturday. Oh, last night we went and saw the new Spider-Man movie, which isn't that new. It's been out for a while. Oh, cool. You have Sheep and Married Emily. Well, you need to post pictures so I can see it. Wow, you're blowing through them pretty good. Listen, it's not the worst one in the world. It's good. It doesn't have, like, tons of real fiddly details to it. That's why I kind of like these, too. You know what? If you're a new mini painter, actually, these guys I'm finding are actually pretty good. Would be good starter models. You got a large area that's very forgiving for the eyes. You know. I'm going to lighten that a little bit. My goal here is to sort of actually, I'm not sure really what I'm doing here. I'll fully admit that. Trying things until I like it. I'm just happy right here. Spider-Man. Oh, Spider-Man was great. Oh my gosh. I can't. There's so much I'd love to say, but spoilers. Spider-Man was fantastic. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Get off my brush. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Especially if you like, I will just give it for this. If you like the old Spider-Mans, you know, you'll like this. Because reasons. Please don't post spoilers on my chat. But, it's definitely worth the price of admission. But I had a feeling it was going to be. Kathy Wapples come to visit me? Oh my lord! If none of you know who Kathy Wapple is, well, you better educate yourselves. Hi, Kathy! Kathy Wapple is one of the greatest painters out there. She is the, how do y'all call you, the best Wapple? I was going to call you the cool Wapple. Although your husband is wonderful and he is a phenomenal painter, and so are you. I know I do lurk on that channel. I do lurk on the channel, by the way. I do lurk in the Fire Club. Just that Monday nights have been, actually every night, I've been friggin' tired coming after work, so I haven't felt like I do this and it's like I just want to crash. But I definitely lurk about there, so I keep tabs. I know I've missed you too. I still hope someday you get to visit us here. And then we can paint together. I've got a couple things going on though. I did start my own Discord. Because it's actually on here. If you want to join, you'd be more than welcome. I haven't sent out all the personal invites that I'd like to, but I'm not sure who I want to, if I'd be bothering you or not. I hope so too, because I would love to meet her, and I'd love to meet you both in reality. Absolutely would. I mean, I keep hoping maybe someday, I'm going to see what happens, but maybe someday, one of the cons I do, they have industry guests and such, and I'm thinking you and Jim would be welcome as guests. So, but it's the end of February, obviously, so it's a little too late this year, but I might bring it up this year. So maybe we can, maybe you can be paid to come here. All right, so Kathy, if you have anything you want to share, by the way, or anybody else, I am link friendly. So please share your stuff. I know I have not been around. You know what is, Kathy? Whenever you stream, I'm like driving home from work. And then I come home, eat dinner, and hang out with hubby. So that's half my problem. Your stream times are just inconvenient. And I really want to see him because I just want to watch you paint. All right, let me go to Discord. So Lauren is a fairly new painter. But I know, and the truth be told, I should get my husband hooked on your Friday stream, because he's definitely into the whole. Actually, he's basically got a similar. How do I put it this way? He likes the same type of books you do. He likes, he loves Call of Cthulhu. He loves Conan, the Conan stories. So here, I'm going to show what Lauren did. It said he's new to painting, so, which has me all excited. Let's see, go to displays. Go to Discord. So he's painting the nativity set. Oh, she came out good. Look at that face. Actually, why don't I click on it? For a first-time painter, I think that's pretty good. I said you might want to go in here. It looks like maybe it needs a little touching up. But otherwise... Oh, no, wait. That's her... Or is that... Oh, I should know better because I painted this flipping thing. I don't know if that's her tie or that just needs to be straight because there's a little blue thing here. So you might want to go in there and just touch it up a little. But otherwise, for a first time, crack at it, maybe touch up a little bit around her boob. Hey, boob. But for a first time painter, I mean, trying to do these things, good job. Just really good job. And I love your color scheme. And the sheepy. I said you really did pick an ambitious piece. Let me go back. Here's the donkey. After you did some I actually really proud of you. You highlighted that. I see shadows in there and such. So you did take my suggestion and layer up some paint, and that came out really good. I love it. All right. Nope, not that one. That's why people yell at me. Bunny's husband was sitting there yelling at me going, you should have another monitor, and that's probably why. I know, right? It's super, yeah, I know, it's so good for a first timer. It makes me so excited. One of the reasons why I wanted to start this stream, and why I started the Discord too, is I want people to go in there. Oh, we're going to put the paint with a pirate hat on. All right, hang on. Is I want people, especially new painters, to come and put their stuff in and have us give feedback and encourage you to take up this hobby. It's the greatest hobby. In my view, it's the greatest hobby ever. All right, so hang on. Let me go get the pirate hat. Da-da-da. And by the way, I'm going to do it because she paid a visit. If any of you, you should all, seriously, you all should follow Kathy. Especially if you want to see how a really good mini painter paints. Come on, you silly. Yes, it works. Sometimes I know the shout-outs have been kind of twitchy. And there's my Discord thing, so... But that's the thing, is I want to just encourage painters. And I said, I do plan on handing out messaging some more invites to people, but if I can just catch people without having to bother them that way, I get really nervous about, when I'm being a pain in the butt. So I'm doing the dice guys because I love the dice guys from Reaper. I love Reaper. I'm a big Reaper freak. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this face. This is sort of tricky in here. Trixie. But I really love these dice heroes. I think they did a super job on them. I'm going to add some black in here. I want to make it darker. I'm going to do a little shading. Pull out my pokey tool because the bottles clog. So as I said, anybody out there, if you have anything to share, like I just did with Laura, or Lauren, and I always call him Laura, that's where it came from. Lauren and I go way back because we used to play WoW together. I still have my account, I just haven't been on it in forever. This is so dark, I can use black to kind of do some shading. In the creases and things. I love this face. I thought about trying to actually make it like a lady, but I think putting lipstick on her on this mini would be a little weird looking. I can't afford 14 plus WoW. That's fair. I've explored 14 since the original launch, so I went with that. Hey, it's go for it. With me, it just I don't have time. I play 7. I'm in 7 different D&D games. D&D, Pathfinder, Starfinder games over the course of a 2-week time period. And which is kind of crazy. And then I stream 3 times a week, and well, it's it's only you only got to keep track of it every 2 weeks. Yeah. Also, you know what helps? Having a calendar. I'll admit to I do actually use my calendar apps. Because you're right. It would be, oh my God, it would be really hard to keep track of. But most of it, it's, you get on a schedule and you do remember what you're doing when. The only thing where it gets a little where it gets a little confusing is when we screw the schedule up because somebody can't make it to a game. So then we end up, postponing the game or shifting it a week. That's the only time that can get confused, especially when it's a bi-weekly game. Then it can get a little confusing. Then hubby and I are looking at each other going, were we playing this week? Because I don't remember. But, I can go through, let's see, I have Skull and Shackles every other Sunday. Monday night I stream. Tuesday night can be my one night where I've got nothing going on, except for I do this talk show called Between the Rolls every so often. I don't do it every week now because it just got to be too much to try to do it every week. Then Wednesday night I have a Starfinder podcast I record called Hex Grid Heroes, and then Thursday I alternate between two games. One is Murder Hobo Inc. or M Hobo Inc. That's the same station, the same Twitch channel the talk show's on. It's M Hobo Inc. That's on Tuesdays. The campaign's on Thursdays. And occasionally I might get a one-shot in on Saturdays. Is this not crazy enough? Fridays we play Dawn of Flame. Saturdays we do what the hell's the campaign? Rime of the Frost Maiden, and I do what the hell's the other one? Vampire. We play Vampire the Masquerade, and I stream. So it's like I have 3 things back to back to back. But I wouldn't change a thing. I really, really enjoy it all. Give him a little highlight. Give him a little eyeliner. Not eyeliner. Eyeshadow. I'm a fail lady. I forget what makeup is. I don't tend to wear it. I used to wear makeup when I was doing concerts and things. That now I don't tend to perform from the front. I prefer to perform from the back. I am. It is a lot of stuff, but it's so worth. Oh, of course, I have a full-time job as a graphic designer, and I have my part-time painting thing. So we can add those in too. I do sleep. I do have meals and things. Yeah, there we go. I said 2 of the games are public. So the Starfinder game, which is Hex Grid Heroes, that you can download wherever you download fine podcasts, and Murder Hobo Inc. is on Twitch under M Hobo Inc. Oh, that game is, for those of you who don't know, it's Call of Cthulhu meets D&D. So we use the Sandy Peterson 5e Call of Cthulhu rules, which are really good. I really, really think he did a solid job on creating that rule set. Oh my god, it is. You know what? I'd love to play a game with you, too. Because you have the right sense of humor. I was going to say, when you make... Never mind, I'm not going to say that. I was going to talk about those Christmas cookies you made that year. I don't know what you did this year for cookie decorating, but I know you do that. Innuendo, yeah, your innuendos. I Oh my god. Well, one of the fun things I would do is I would like to go on people's streams and say, turn everything into an innuendo, but that's why I'm disappointed I can't do your stream. I can't be on your stream because I'd probably be snarky. Show up with the snark rifle. No, I was thinking of your cookies your bondage cookies. I'm like, you've got you have my sense of humor. This year was first year. Oh, you didn't do cookie stuff at all because Unfortunate Lives. Oh, yeah, that's true. I'm sorry. I am sorry. You haven't had the you haven't had the best go of it lately, and I totally get it. You know, I feel so bad. I wanted to message you too. I did message you at one point, I think, or I did at least try to post on there, but oh my god, it's a gel tip and it's not 10 minutes before the stream ends. What? Oh, as good. Trust me, I've been, you know, if you actually want to talk, I can message you later, but my dad, what happened with my dad was kind of similar to what happened with yours. It was sudden too, so it's the pits. And no. So yeah, you have had, believe me, even though maybe I didn't say it, you have had lots of thoughts and virtual hugs and things being sent mentally your way, so. But yeah, usually gel tip doesn't show up until 10 minutes or 2 minutes before my stream ends. I don't know why this has been fantastic Monday night. And hi, Cyrus, one of my favorite 3D printers. I'm doing. What the hell am I doing? I'm doing Reaper's Dice People, the high rollers. I'm rolling. Oh, other things going on. I'm actually hosting a community paint for you guys who are on Twitter. I know Kathy's on Twitter, but for those of you who are on Twitter, I have a vote up right now, but you don't have to be on Twitter to participate. So I am doing, right now we're voting on a Reaper Mini. Basically, it's like the Theraval and Friends, if those of you may have heard of it. But basically, the community picks a Mini from Reaper. We first picked what kind of, what category it comes from, so it's Fae. So then I go on a Reaper site, went on a Reaper site today and picked a bunch of Fae or anything that had anything to do with Fae. And so now I've got the polls up on Twitter under muses_touch. Thanks to Reaper for freaking retweeting this one because it's gotten a bunch of votes. Although it's a little weird the way it is. There are 4 polls, and then the winners of those polls will all get put into a battle royale until we pick the final winner. And then on February, then we paint it up in February, and then you tag it the Muse and Friends, and hopefully I'll pick it up, and I'll make it. I'm going to do something with them. I'm probably going to make a thread or something on Twitter, and do something where I can put it on my Facebook account and try to get it out there of what everybody does. So I know I want to go to Adepticon. I can't this year. I said I can't this year, but it's something I'd like to do. I mean, I got ReaperCon off my bucket list. Adepticon is on my bucket list. And it's something I really, really want to go to. That's a big thing. I really want to experience Fort Wapple. I've heard plenty about it. It actually sounds just like a really cool painting hangout, which is sort of the events I try to run. But I'd love to go. But this year's my 25th wedding anniversary, so I won't be... Oh God, I have no idea what time he did the... Oh, I know how to find out. It's like, I have no idea what time he did the pirate hat. Oh, it says I can rename it. Thank you so much. All right, fine. I'm taking off. Nah. But thank you so much, Kathy. I know we've been. I get married a couple years after I graduated, so we were college sweethearts. And I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for my unbelievably awesome husband, I probably wouldn't be doing this. I sure as heck wouldn't be doing the con thing. He gives me the time and he helps, if I'm at a con, he helps me out too. Although I'm going to go to Captain Con by myself. So we'll see if I should be able to eat. I've got a lot of time between events. Just lightening things up a little more. But yeah, Adepticon is on my bucket list. Yeah. I know, that's right. I know. It's congratulations. You two are so, it's because you two are like so perfect for each other. So congrats on 20. Yeah, see, you'll never catch up to us because we'll keep going, but I hope you do. I really hope you do. The ReaperCon was amazing. And please bring stuff to enter into the MSP Open, because that was such a fantastic experience. Why would Texas not let you in? I mean, I would think Texas lets everybody in. All right. Oh, I gotta do hair. They let me in. ReaperCon is held in Denton, Texas, and actually, I'm not sure because it was at the Denton. There you go, Kathy. Thank you so much for saying what I was thinking. Texas is not that discerning. They'll let you in. I haven't. Right here. Here's the MSP bottles. I have to always order them. Although, as I say, you get fresher paint that way. But nobody carries them around here, and it makes me real sad. I think I'm stalling because I'm trying to figure out what color I want to do her hair. I could leave it black. I remember. It was like I could dig up the picture of the mini. It was like a dark brown. Do I have any dark browns out? No. I put them away, of course. Yeah, the thing, I think the deal is, I don't know, I've heard various things, but I think the deal was that stores have trouble keeping it in stock, so they have empty shelves. Reaper's actually a fairly small operation, so maybe that's why. But I wish they would carry it because I think it's my favorite paint. No, Gel Tip is amazing. No. Don't listen to him, Kathy. Gel Tip is awesome. I've gotten to meet him in reality. I hope I see you this weekend. Mr. Gel Tip, painting party is this weekend at the Queen's Gambit. In fact, if any of you are ever in New England, ever in the New Hampshire area, southern New Hampshire, East Coast, whatever, I can set up a painting party there for you. That's actually the cool thing about it. The Queen's Gambit will actually allow me to steal table space if I ever just want to show up and paint. In fact, Bunny, who was here, when Bunny was up at one point, we actually did that. We stole a table, me, her hubby, and her, and we had an evening of painting. And it was it was a lot of fun. That's why I was so excited for Bunny moving here from Texas. Because now we get to paint together. I would have the whole world, if I have my way, come and hang out and paint with me, but I don't think it's going to work. There we go. Some dark brown eyes. No, boo. Well, that's close. But gel tip, that's boo. Yeah, I say boo because I love gel tip. So he's a great guy. And he's a good teacher. Actually, he's a really good painting teacher. Because I remember there was a kid and he was showing him how to I think it was like wet blending. But basically you were showing how to do a gradient across, blend one color or another, and you did a great job. And it was like, I'm like, wow, really impressed. You're a good teacher. Right, so these eyebrows need some highlights. Maybe I'll check in and see if the Pyro Club has got their Monday night paint thing going. Well, it's true. But it's true, Alright, he needs some teeth. I've been wanting to do the teeth the whole flippin' night. Well, it all depends, Kathy. If they're taking up room in your house, you should sell them. If you really love them, don't sell them. Be greedy. I thought when I was going to start doing commission stuff, that I was going to hate giving away everything I painted. And I found that's not true. I actually really appreciate the fact that people pay me money and take the mini home with them so I don't have to worry about where the hell to store it. Funny you should mention that. I was thinking that. I'm like, maybe I should. I was like, nah, the character I'm basing this off of that's inspiring did not have a gold tooth. But I keep thinking, since I can't really paint it up to be that character, maybe I should. It looked really good with the numbers being gold. I'll have to go see if I can dig out that paint. Me and Painted Minis. When I finish painting something for me, it just goes in. So you don't have like a display spot for your stuff? It's because do either of you have a spot you display your stuff at home? So I lucked out. But of course, because I do conventions, I do want a display thing too. But there was a game store closing, and I got a pair of like little display cases. Very portable, perfect to travel around with. But I normally keep them in my basement, and I put my minis in there, or well, at least some of them. I've now painted enough now that I don't have room in them anymore. I now have a lot more room because I have this awesome bedroom. Well, this was my best friend's bedroom when he was living with us. He bought a house, which is all awesome. And I was like, okay, I have a room that is not being used. It's going to be a painting studio. So now I have room to put things. So over my left shoulder, that you can't see, it's off camera, I do have a couple of bookshelves that have got minis on it. And they're not full. I've got a lot more room for growth. which is good because I have about 2,000 unpainted minis in the closet behind me. That's my closet of shame. And there probably are some I know there's skeletons in there. I really need to make a sign to put on that door. This is what happens when I use this little... So for my paints, I'm using one of these little cup things. The only thing is that there's all this crud in it, and I try to take it out, but some of the little flakes sometimes get stuck in there, and then they get stuck on my brush. But that's because I'm waiting for my Game Envy one, so I got the Game Envy one off their Kickstarter, which it sounded really cool because it's got a weld palette and a wet palette. And it looks very portable, which I'm looking for because I'm always traveling. I do a lot of my painting when I'm at work. More like when I'm on my breaks at work. I don't paint while I'm supposed to be working. Oh, let me get my thing. I'm going off camera, of course. Let's see. I'm not going to have a car, so I'm bringing up an empty suitcase. Well, you know why. Oh, because you want to have room to put stuff in it? Is that why? Can I be nosy and ask where in New Hampshire you're going? Because I said I have my favorite spots in New Hampshire. I'm going to go darken that tooth up a bit. If you soak in one curl... Oh, where the hell are you? I'm missing chat here. Kathy's here right now. Do I like commissions too? They go to someone else's house. Amen. But I get the satisfaction of painting them. Hey, I'm really, really glad you were able to hang out. I always... You know what? I really someday hope I get to meet you in reality. You are... I'm going to totally fangirl. You and your husband are like heroes of mine, painting heroes of mine. You do so much for the community. And, you know, you guys are amazing painters. And everybody really should check out both you and your husband, Wapelius. I do hope so. I'm sure we will. I mean, eventually I will make it to one of the events that you guys go to. But you're such an amazing painter, and you're somebody I try to strive to get to. You inspire me, so you inspired this muse. Have a good night, Kathy, and thank you so much for dropping by. It is greatly appreciated. Oh, Orc's Paint Shop for some 40... Yes! Oh, I'm so happy you're going to get to go see him. But why'd you schedule it on the day of the painting party? How dare you? Also, gel tip, have you planned on what you're going to bring to TotalCon to put in the painting competition? As long as people actually enter. Oh my gosh, this year's going to be a weird year because it's just, there's so many unknowns as to how many people are going to even be there. Although, I guess role-playing events have been going like crazy. I'm sad though. There's going to be no Pathfinder or Starfinder. Well, you still are. You're not telling me what you're bringing. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot because I know I did Kathy, and since you're still here, it works. By the way, also, Geltip is another streamer who is as I said, he's a great teacher. And so is Kathy. So if you, follow, give him a follow, and check him out sometime because it said he's got a great stream. It said I've been so awful about seeing people's streams lately. I'm trying to get back into it. The holidays I kind of do holiday stuff, so I think that's part of it. But I want to get back into checking out everybody's streams. Bad. Don't want a little dink there, paint. He's lurking, damn you. No, I'm just kidding. Gee, if it was anything like when... Never mind, I'm not going to say it. When Capmaster... Well, I will. When Capmaster was cleaning up that airbrush of his.
Moist.
That was certainly a moist event. Oh, that's right. So Lauren made the suggestion. Maybe I should have a gold tooth. Wait, if I'm going to do a gold tooth, I'm going to have it match the gold. I think I will. I actually said I actually did think about doing it. So I guess that sort of confirms that I should do it. Well, if everybody told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it? Eeny, meeny, miny. I'm going to do this one. After all, wouldn't you carry your wealth in your mouth? There, that looks pretty snazzy. I'm looking at this and it looks like the blue of his pupil was blending a bit into... I think I'm going to do that. So right now I'm sort of edge lining with some black. There you go. You got your gold tooth, Lore. This is sort of goes where the contrast matters. I heard a ding. Oh. I know who you are. Hello, Mr. Mercer. And no, not that Mercer. But this Mercer is just as good a game master as the other one. And I'm not saying that he is... I cannot wait for OGC. And you're going to run... Oh, my Lord. I can't wait for OGC. And when you're going to run, you're going to basically screw my character over in the Red Cloaks game. Assuming this is the R. Mercer that... this is the R. Mercer that... And you're not some other R. Mercer. Mr. Iron GM for a second time. You crazy. We all think you're nuts. But I guess, you can sleep when you're dead. So I'm painting up. So you know what I'm painting up? I'm painting up Reaper's dice. They're dice heroes, but they're called the High Rollers. So I already did. If you've been looking about my Facebook page, I've done it, but I did this. This is actually speaking of Critical Role and the other Mercer. Well, this is not a character, but I can't talk. This was based off of Scanlan because I got the Scanlan dice set for Christmas because I'm a friggin' Critical Role nerd. So I based this off of that and off of the character, off of Sam's cosplay, and now I'm doing the D4 Rogue. And I'm basing it off a rogue a set of dice I used for a rogue character of mine. And Lauren in there basically suggested I should put a gold tooth, so I did. Are you actually are you gonna go watch Bob's stream? Maybe we'll go raid him. Bob is a mutual friend of ours who runs a Minecraft Monday stream. Normally I like to go find mini painting streams, but who knows? I'll see who's lurking about. I know Bunny really liked his Minecraft stream, so I'm always happy to see people drop by. I feel like I'm at a con because people come by and they chit chat, and then they go and other people drop by and I chit chat with them. All right, what color do I want? All right, so I guess I'm gonna do black boots. If I recall, this character had black boots, probably black gloves. Oh, actually, one other part to this little thing, and I put them on my desk. Oh, by the way, Mr. Mercer, I actually started a Discord. And it's a public Discord. It's for mini painters and gamers. And here, I'll tell you what, I'm a dum-dum, I should just do this. If you want to join, there's my permanent link. This is Clyde, by the way. Clyde the Dice Guardian. It's a dice bag with a dice head. And he's on my desk because I'm hoping he will bless my dice rolls because they have been total crap lately. You're going to love it if my dice rolls are still bad come OGC. If there isn't, hopefully there's an OGC. Let's use a slightly bigger brush. Mostly everybody on there right now is there's a good amount of mini painters in there. I want to get some gamers because you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna glue this to the base. I think I'm done with everything that needs to be done that's hiding underneath. But I am definitely looking for gamers to come and chat games. Thank you! Plus also, I really want to get like a ton of people there that I love, and I love a lot of you guys. If you have anything, like, let's say if you're writing any games, you want to publish anything or whatever, I do also have I do have a voice channel set up if people want to use it for gaming. So if you want to run a virtual game on there, I know it's not as much fun as doing it in person, but you can use it. I'm sort of hoping that just all my passions kind of develop on there. So gaming and mini painting. Maybe you'll do some painting. I think haven't you done some painting in the past there, Mr. Mercer? I will hit the hello button too when I get back there. So this is the holder that actually requires me to use blue stuff. As I said, I think you have, and I think you've mentioned. I'm hoping maybe, just maybe, through that server too, I'll get some people who actually will take up painting, or like Lauren, who was interested, and he's painting basically his first pieces right now, and I want to encourage people to, keep at it. Right, I was going to use a bigger brush because that little rinky thing will take forever to paint these shoes. And I'm going to try not to get in the, try not to get my brush. Well, actually, this was a gift from Gel Tip, so I better be careful. Not screw it up. Like I already did. I screwed up a really good zero brush. And unfortunately now I can't get it because it's supposedly, if it's true, what I was told was true, it's now illegal to get Winsor Newton brushes in America, and which is BS. Oh my God, Hero Forge. Oh, okay, Laura. Have a great night. Thank you so much for dropping in. I hope maybe I'll see you on Wednesday if I can talk. Hero Forge is like, oh my Lord. It's a dangerous, dangerous place for me. Although I've been very restrained on how many minis I've actually bought off there. I actually only have 3, I think. Let's see, I got Taryn. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, I have 3. And one was a freebie because I did the Pathfinder books. The journals from Beetle and Grimm. But I ordered two others. But I have probably about... Actually, I'm probably restrained compared to a lot of people. I probably have about 15 on there. And I would like to order them. I'd like to order most of them. That is wet. Let's see, is that wet? Oh, maybe. All right, let me see if I can find. Gel Tip is back. Yeah, see, that's why I was using it. I was using Hero Forge. I was actually using Hero Forge to make tokens for Roll20. You're trying to reorganize your hobby area for better streaming and actual hobbying experience. Why, is it a disaster right now? Do I have a junkie? I do have a junkie brush. Where's my junkie brush? I know, yeah, I said. That's why I've only ordered 3 of them. Because I have a ton made and it's just too cost prohibitive to buy them all. But the one thing that seems to be a big part of what I do, of my business, is I do paint quite a few Hero Forge minis that people, people do on there. They do all this fancy mini, and then they want a nice paint job. Oh, is he on? He's not on quite on yet. He's about to come on, or he probably is on and just hasn't caught up. All right, it was good to see you, Rich. I hope I see you again. I'm on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So I have a photo. I have a photo. What the hell is it called? I have a light box, but I keep that in the closet. And I only bring it out when I'm actually photographing stuff, because I need the USB connection. And this is actually where I photograph stuff. Is right where I paint. Oh, so Gel Tip, that Rich Mercer. His name is Rich Mercer. He is a GM and a friend of a close friend of myself. And who knows if you go to? Oh, I don't know if he's gonna do. Shoot, I should have asked him if he's gonna do TotalCon. Although my husband's doing TotalCon. My husband's running games there. He's mostly doing Call of Cthulhu. Not really surprising, because that's his jam. I forget what else. He's doing something else too. The thing I am sad panda about is my husband. I don't know if Rich is running, but my husband's running Call of Cthulhu. 7th edition. I'm pretty sure. My hubby is a big Call of Cthulhu nut. That's why I painted up. Oh, he's still here. I painted up Great Cthulhu for him. And I've got a bunch of cultists done. I have a bunch of the pulp heroes done. I wish I could remember what else he's running, because he's running. It's not Munchkin. A lot of times he'll run Munchkin, which is the card game. You know that because you were here at Christmas, playing that game. But I know he's running a bunch of Call of Cthulhu. I know he's running like 3 Call of Cthulhu events or 2. If I hear him wander up the stairs, I can snag him and ask. But I don't know if he'll be back up here before the end of my stream. Okay, so that I'm seeing is the tie for the bag. I could make this a somewhat, well, it wouldn't be monochromatic, but because it is the blue shadow and everything tends to be blue and black with her. She wielded the most expensive weapon I've ever had in a game. I was going to say, if you did not pick your events, I mean, I've heard they have been disappearing real fast. Which probably is good for me, because I don't necessarily require people to sign up for the painting table. You can just show up. I'm also doing, I haven't seen you since in a bit, so you're going to come see me. Actually, I haven't seen you in a bit. But I have 2 other convention things I'm doing this month. One is a virtual con, and it's sponsored by Murder Hobo Inc., which is the Twitch stream I do. And I'm going to be doing my 12:30 stream on Saturday. Not the 5th. What's the week after that? What's 5 plus 7? 12th? Yeah, it's the 12th. On the 12th, my 12:30 stream will also be a painting class that I'm going to be doing for the con. And then the day after that, I think we're having another mini painting smackdown. I should ask Chris if we've got a 4th yet. Maybe you should come and battle with us, unless we've got Christy coming back. If you're free that day, that is. But that's the other time. Oh, and on the 5th, the weekend of the 5th and 6th, but I'm going to be there the 5th, I'm doing Captain Con, which is a fairly... You know what? You might want to do Captain Con. Speaking of mini painting contests. Now, that's got a fairly legit mini painting contest. In fact, when it was, I don't know, I don't have no idea how the whole thing worked out, but Captain Con used to be Temple Con. And Temple Con used to be a Crystal Brush qualifier. I think what it was said was they tried to break up their conventions into like types. So they have one that was more mini-centered. Although there's going to be Pathfinder and I don't know if there's AL. Captain Con is before that. But yeah, I'm going to be there on Saturday, and I'm doing a non-metal metallic class because they wanted something more advanced, and I'm like, well, I do know how to do that, and I do know how to do it pretty well, so I'll tell people how I do it if anybody attends. And then I've got basically just like a painting party. I call it the mini hangout and feedback. So that if anybody wants feedback, they can. Otherwise, they can just come and paint something. Although these classes actually cost. So, but I do bring supplies like always. I did make the hangout less money. But basically, they use the money from that to pay for the space. Their half, and I'll use it to buy supplies. Alright, whose handsies a gut? How can I've already been here an hour? Excuse me. So I'm going to take... Lord, why in the heck? I haven't even really drank a ton of Coke. I have to come visit you. I said, I gotta get back into watching people's streams. And I was just to see if anything's going on the Pyro Club tonight. I noticed, like, for a while there, the Monday night painting thing wasn't really... There wasn't a lot going on there. But I think that's because Ms. Wapple wasn't there. But I would like to get back to it. And I do have stuff I can work on while I'm hanging out. Because I want to finish that chaplain. That's a little much. Alright, I'm just going to cover that. I didn't like the way that came out. It was a little too strong. Oh, that's right. You haven't exactly been streaming, have you? I said, I've noticed some of the people that I was following. How else I really haven't been streaming lately. And I've been like, huh. But now that the holidays are over, some of the people were just off for the holidays. So, like on Wednesday's the guy that I basically do the double feature with. He's been on. But the guy who was doing it with on Saturdays, the Bald GM, he took some time off for the holidays. I love doing double features. I love going and rating somebody when all is said and done. You took the holidays off then. I got bronchitis. Ugh. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Bronchitis is pretty nasty too. I'll tell you what though. Everyone, so many people that I know right now, they all have COVID. It's like, I do feel a bit like we are all doomed to get it at some point. But so many people I know had, like, let's see, we had to go remote in our gaming group because one of our players had it. One of my set's in-laws had it, and they're okay, thankfully. My in-laws are not young. I'm not young, so my in-laws are not young. If I go to my Facebook page, it seems like every day someone else I know has it. It's like, what the hell? A bunch of my coworkers. It's crazy. I mean, I haven't seen it like this since the whole thing started. Wait, I'm checking with the work paint shop, make sure I'll be. What do you mean you'll be fine? You're fine, right? I hope you're going to be fine. In a way, then, I hope I don't see you because of that. Because I see you means something's wrong. Oh, you've had old shop, but Orc made a statement just before he raided. Oh no. Hopefully a good thing along with everybody. I know, I mean, I'm like on the fence and they tell you, no, you should not try to get it. Honestly, it'd be inconvenient. I don't want because it's inconvenient. Believe it or not, I'm not that worried. I've had all the shots. I've had all 3, so it's likely that I'll be fine. And I won't even be sick that long, if I'm even sick. Because hubby's sort of saying, you know, I'll bet you we got it at some point. And we just never got symptoms. Because I keep running into it. But yes, I'm hoping it just kind of blows itself up. Like I think we all are. Or it just becomes another cold. That'd be nice. That doesn't really hurt. It's just annoying, but doesn't hurt anybody. Is that too much to ask for? I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure we could eradicate it, even if we wanted to, because it mutates, like a lot of other things. But it seems to be going in the right direction. Let's say where it gets, not as deadly. Like the virus is getting smarter. Which would actually be good for us. Because a smart virus won't kill the host. All a virus wants to do is really just replicate itself. I just want things to go back to some sort of normalcy. That's all. Is that too much to ask too? That's what I'm hoping. Seems like a lot of people are up in the hills of Cal. Yeah, it's because it is so. It's just really contagious. I said not every day at my work, but a lot of days at my work, I'm getting emails saying, they don't tell you who. And I was a little annoyed. So we have an engineering department, and I do work with them because I do make labels and stuff and overlays that their components go underneath. So I do talk to them, and I get an email saying that 2 of them have it. 2 of them are out with it. One hasn't been around for 8 days, and everybody of note has been everybody who I don't want to say matters, but everybody's a close contact person has been notified. I'm like, I talk to these people all the time, and no one told me. What the hell? I'm like, not cool. But that's okay. It worked out though, because I did figure out who it was, and I realized that no, actually, I didn't have any close contact with them. So I guess they were right. I do love having you guys to talk to about this stuff and keeping it civil. Yeah, exactly. The virus needs to stay alive and mutate. That's why I say the virus is getting smarter. Because killing your host is not going to help you in one bit. Science. Oh, I did. Oh, gel tip. I went to go see Spider-Man this weekend. It was at Chunky's, which is it's a restaurant actually. So we weren't exactly near anybody. And it was such a good movie. And we had a great time. I know I had to motivate myself to actually get some work done late last night because I was busy all day yesterday. But I did keep my hobby streak going. I'm just gonna say I'm such a geek. So I said after this, I hope to finish my chaplain. Because I got to move on to other stuff. Because I have to get 2 I almost said Templars. That's not it. Oh my god. I'm going to so fail. I think it's Terminators, I think it is. I got to get 2 of them done. And one of their vehicles. It's not a vehicle. I think it's the one with where it actually has a dead space marine in it. I gotta get those done by Captain Con. Dreadnought, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I knew that too. What do you want? It's it's Monday. It's a Monday. Oh, it's I'm sure Jelta could tell you how wonderful the weather was here today. Alright, I want to mix these 2 colors together. I'm trying to wet brush, but I'm failing at it miserably here. Or wet blend, not wet brush. Boy, my brain is yeah. Sure. So basically, I'm just trying to... Black can't be super... Like, blacks and whites... Well, I mean, you can't have black... You can't have shadows on black. You can't get much blacker than black. So I tend to try to have some grays and stuff there, too. Oh, no! Oh, what do you want to add? Say, Arnis. You can message me or you can just post it here if you want. I'm glad somebody friggin' actually used that. Within reason, I will add whatever you want. It just can't be something too disruptive. Well, I mean, I suppose if these, I will put limits on this if I am doing a commission piece, or I'm doing a piece for, which I shouldn't be doing on here. But if I really get bogged down, I will be doing some commission pieces. Yeah, sure. I will add that. And I will add it right now. But I do hold ultimate right to veto it. Because if it's something that totally doesn't work with what I'm doing, but I think I like the thought of trying to make it work. Let's see. Creator dashboard. That's what I gotta go to add this. Viewer rewards. Channel points. Challenges. Alright, so yeah, I'll veto power if you come up with something really weird. And I'm thinking, well, actually, the fact that you're putting that kind of point hold on it, okay. I don't think they have to worry about Pete the Hydrator coming on constantly and saying pink for everything. If I find it's too much, then putting that thing, it's one per, it'll be one per, maybe I'll do it as one per session. Does that sound reasonable? Or should I just leave it open to whatever people want to do? Or should it be... Oh, you're leaving? Well, I can't wait to see you at TotalCon. Let's see, hold on, let me... Yeah. Gotta get something done in the hobby. Have a great stream. Can't wait for TotalCon. I have D&D Wednesdays. You might see me 5 hits before you end. 1 per session is good. Okay, that sounds fair then. All right, so you said 15,000, because that's all I need is like have like 10 people, you know, come on there, because you do build up points pretty quick, especially if you're like me. I want to pick it. Let's see. Fine, I'll do that. There, one use. Okay, it's on there. Hey, I'm glad you guys stopped in. I'm glad you guys stopped in. I'll be here for about another half hour. So, it's not that much longer. There, I'm picking an in-between color. So, there you go, Cyanus. Sarah, are you working on anything right now? You 3D printing it? You must be 3D printing something. I mean, you've got 500 3D printers. Right? I'm gonna get something here I'm happy with before the end of the stream. You're printing an adapter to hook a hose to my faucet so I can clear the sewer line. Didn't you clear this? Didn't you say the line was cleared? So I thought you actually had cleared your sewer line. Did it actually not clear out? It's kind of a neat thing about 3D printing too, is the fact you can make yourself tools. Bebop! Oh, it was with the line as a dip and reverse. Oh no! Sorry, man, that sucks. How you doing, Bebop? How's your doll coming? The pirate doll. still so excited because it's a pirate. Yar. Don't forget, guys, you can post stuff on the Discord. Actually, what I'm gonna say is you guys should post stuff on my Discord, even if you are on other Discords. You know why? Because there are people on my Discord that are not on those Discords, and they would love to see what you're doing. Finishing up the arms and get ready to attach them. Oh, cool. You must be getting pretty close to finishing. You must not be far from being done. So better go resin to make the legs. All right. Bit happier with these hands. Oh yeah, I just should. Oh, I missed a spot on the foot. How in the heck did I do that? Wow. That's what I always say. Always look around the mini. Make sure you don't miss anything. That was not a spot where I was trying to avoid super glue either. So this is my, as I said, I'm still working on the high rollers. Whoops. Too much. I gotta go look at my actual thing because this is driving me nuts because it's like problem is I don't have this really fixed, so basically it moves. One thing I will say is, if you guys want to try, if you want an easier mini to paint, these guys are it. These are a great way to break into the hobby. Maybe I should get a bunch of these and use them to teach basic painting. Maybe I should save one when I have to teach my... So on the 12th of February, my Saturday stream will be a class and a hangout. Maybe I'll save one of these minis and use it. God damn it. Know why I'm having such a problem staying on camera. Staying on point. Yeah, sure. All my white spots have dried. Not postponed, it won't wait. So I'm gonna add a little bit because I want a little highlight. I don't want it to be white, but I want it to be a lighter version of this gray. Holding it like this kind of helps, actually. Helps you figure out where I need to add those highlights. There we go. Alright, 15 more minutes. No, I'm not going to finish him tonight. That's for sure. So we'll stick to my... It takes me about 3 streams to do it. Let me see if I can do his shoes. Oh no, I got another. I've got another mini I gotta work on that somebody's actually paying me for after this. So, oh, so what's up, Mister Trombone Repairman? I did paint something which hopefully will change my look. My miserable luck at rolling dice at your game. I said if you worked about my Facebook page, you might have seen it. Because I do repost. I have a mini painting page, but I also repost it on my own. What? Wait, really? You? Oh, the rogue? Well, I did the bard. This is Bard Buddy, which I based off of Scanlan on Critical Role. This is based off my dice I used for my rogue. All of you? Are you? How bad? How do you feel? I was just saying too that I know so many people who have it. I feel like I'm just doomed. At some point, I'm gonna get it already, or I've already had it, and I just never get symptoms. I guess it begs the question, how bad do you feel, and are you up for running on Thursday? Because this is supposed to be our week. If you're not, obviously take the week off. I still don't even know what the hell I'm doing tomorrow night, because supposedly I'm going to be on the... I'm doing the world building thing tomorrow night on Between the Rolls, and I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Because what I thought I was doing, I'm not too sure if that's what we're doing. I'll look up in a sec. Well, as the you are not an anti-vaxxer. Supposedly, yeah. I mean, if I'm not, that's fine because I'm playing on Thursday. And by the way, I don't believe you're the anti-vaxxer of the house. I'm pretty sure you had your shots too. I had all three of mine. I did get the booster because they showed up at my work and had it done. You know, I could have it done at work. But it's amazing. I know so many people who have it right now. It's every other day. It seems like I find out somebody else I know who's got it to varying degrees, including my coworkers. See if I can tone this back a little bit. So I guess that means you will be running on Thursday anyways. So your kids got it. Actually, did your kids bring it home for you from school? Because I do know that's been happening. So, you know you're positive though, right? Uh, I'm pretty sure that one of my coworkers that had it around Christmas that his son brought it home from school because he's too young to be vaccinated. It seriously wouldn't surprise me that, I mean, I'm going to a couple conventions this month. It wouldn't shock me if I get it. Oh, so you don't know yet. So you don't even know yet whether or not you've got it. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Although, it's funny. It's likely you're going to probably get it from the kids, but it's funny. But it's funny is that two of my friends, I think, who are married to each other, one of them I think got it at Christmas, and we're not sure because he kind of had some symptoms, but he tested negative when he tested, so he supposedly never had it. I'm not 100% sure that's the case because he was saying that he had a sore throat, and that is one of the symptoms. I thought the PCR ones were better than the quick ones. But hey, if you have your shots, now you have super immunity. So there you go. Super immunity. I definitely look forward to playing. What shots? Shut up. You've got shots. I know you've gotten your vaccines. So, Kyle, are we ever getting out of that dungeon? Like, ever? Are we ever gonna finish this damn dungeon that we've been in for how many sessions? That's what I want to know. Because we've been doing this for a long time now. It's been exciting. This session, you think? Well, that'd be nice. Then again, I will have to do a long rest, and then I will have to make a frickin' what the hell is it? I almost said fortitude save. It's not a fortitude save. A constitution save. I make a constitution save every friggin' morning until I get rid of the damn disease. That's fun. Oh my God, it's almost 9. So yeah, if anybody out there wants to watch me, watch my dice, kill my character, come and watch me on Thursday night on M Hobo Inc. at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Better be outside and fresh air of the dark day. Yeah, I know. And because it's only been a day, I still got this flippin' wound, or rather she has this friggin' wound on her back that's open. I'm sure that feels great. I think I need to make more of that. So basically, my dice have screwed me into two insanities, 2 points of exhaustion and disease. That's given me one of the 2 points of exhaustion. Well, see, oh wait, where is he? See, I painted this guy up. This is not a high roller. This is Clyde, the Dice Guardian. So, maybe he'll, I'm going to have him standing over my dice. Maybe he'll bless it. If I'm doing Clyde, the Dice Guardian and the high rollers, I would love to get, I need to see if I can find a cheap source. Actually, I may not need a cheap source of dice. I may just go down there and use all the dice I have already that I've got that are missing sets. Missing pieces in the set. And I might build a base for Clyde and the Guardians and have them so they can stand over my dice rolling tray and bless my dice. I mean, it wasn't even really any better yesterday because I was playing Skull and Shackles, and I'm at the point now where I have 3 attacks around. This is Pathfinder 1. And I'm rolling 2 5s and a 3. And miss 3 attacks, and I can't hit on any of them. I'm like, what the friggin' hell? And my crit range is 15 to 20 because I'm playing a swashbuckler. I'm playing Rosa. So anyways, since it is 9 o'clock, I guess I could find someone to raid. Do I want to go raiding somebody? Actually, we could go raid Wapple because his wonderful wife was on, and he paints on Monday nights. And he's on right now. So, as for the rest of this week, I'll be back on Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So, Kyle, you can come back and visit then. We can talk for 2 hours about game. And then I'll be on... tomorrow night I will probably be on M Hobo Inc. Between the Rolls, I think. I'm not positive, but it could be. Yeah, I'll bet I'll see you Wednesday. And then so Thursday is Cred, who trombone repairman is our GM. And it is called Cthulhu Meets D&D. And Cred stands for Cthulhu Rises, Everybody Dies. And hopefully we'll be finishing the dungeon this week. And then I'll be back again on Saturday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, for 2 hours of painting goodness before we raid the Ball GM. And Wednesday it's a double feature too, because then we raid Gareth Hreidmar, Hero Quest Painter. So, I don't know. Should I go raid someone, people, or does everybody just want to go? That is up to you. I know Kyle will probably pop off. Because otherwise, I said I could bring you to Mr. Wapple. And you can see how unbelievably a good painter he is. What do you think, Cyrus? Yes or no? Otherwise, if you just want to go, I may just end the stream. And go see if anybody's on the Power Club doing a Monday night painting thing. Or you don't say anything, maybe I'll just end the stream. I'm tired too. Oops, I forgot to put my guy out here. Alright then, guys. I guess I'm just going to end stream. You all have a lovely evening. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday. What am I going to do? I got to go here and say bye.